What is up, YouTube? So yeah, I do make a mistake yesterday. I thought it was like 17, but I was misreading it. It's 13, which is today. So the newest update have released today, a silent answer for ARCAEA, and check this out, guys. The icon of the game changes as well. And yeah, I do get it spoiled for just a little bit. No, maybe not a little bit, some of it. There is a new variant of Hikari, and also I think it has, okay, I don't know what I should say, but there's a new Hikari alongside with Tairitsu. So I don't know if this Tairitsu is a memory or is this actually revived. So I have no idea just yet though, but let's try it though. So before you see it though, there's no pack here. Like, H, where is it? But however, there is. You just have to play Hikari. And yeah, I do search for a walkthrough. Hopefully I didn't get spoiled. Yeah, I never actually updated Hikari at all. So I never awakened. I actually play Hikari much less. So next thing I do is to play the light side song, which is World Ender. It's the same thing, but the Defection also has the same answer. So let's try Defection, I guess. Well, I almost get full recall, but it's nothing. But whatever, I missed 5. Okay. Right. Silent answers unlocked. Wow, the song was amazing. So I should just use. I should use the Hikari. Okay, I started to like this song when the trailer was out, because this is a song from the trailer. was beautiful. I like it though. Oh, look at this. We have less. So is there anything changes in the rest of the end? Nope, it's still the same. Okay, let's see the story. Nothing new, so let's go. Oh, there's Kari and Tairitsu there. That was... wait, this is a picture from the trailers. Refuse fate? Yes, I refuse. Wait, it's still raining right now? The car sits amidst the dust and blood. I see her there. Her folly has ruined her. Self-pity has ruined her. As she gazed through her fingers, her hand still on her face, she finds once more the sight of you, my second self, dead. And the apathy which brought you about your death, the apathy which brought about this all, must be turned into a roach again. I know it. The girl in white and red can feel it. She can feel that she was meant for this, that you were meant to die, and she was meant to kill you. Her back relaxes. The world itself, ARCAEA, she can likely feel tension releasing throughout. Relief. The disorder's gone now. It's safe now. But I can hear it too. Something like a whisper, easing into her heart, seems to ask her to embrace the state. To embrace herself, embrace ARCAEA. However, Tairitsu. She whispers something to herself. A name. Her voice shaking, barely audible to her crying. What do you mean? There are names here. Were those? She falls silent and seems to wonder. The whisper comes again, telling her, if you want it, those answers will arrive. This place, It is an archive to all memory, and yet still she remains silent. Beneath her building apathy is a sheer and shining hatred. She cannot stop hating herself. Obviously not. After all that happened, how could she allow an ending like this? What would it mean? What would it mean for her? She who walked here, she could never accept it. With nausea eating at her stomach, she clenches her jaw. Hikari puts her hand on the dirt and sand below her and lurches up to her knees. And she asks, "ARCAEA, were you here to heal me?" Her arm relaxes like a cool sensation has woven up the limb. "I can feel it." Hikari mutters as her eyes slowly close, her voice still hoarse. Paradise for someone scared, tired, and weak. She swallows the dirt, dry nothingness to her in her mouth. Opening her eyes, she grabs up sand and begins to rise to her feet, as much of it pours out from between her fingers. "I don't know what to do," Hikari goes on. "But would it be right of me to let you hold me again?" "It absolutely wouldn't. I don't want this. I don't want it." Hikari suddenly bends over, gripping her stomach and pushing her other hand against her mouth. She sways heavily. Her refusal seems to be enough to make this world recognize her once more. As she holds her mouth shut, eyes wide in fear, she suddenly winches. I can hear it too. A sharp noise flying suddenly through her ears, through her head. And inside her heart again, no longer a whisper, but almost a vibrating billow. A silent yet powerful voice filling her and saying, "Decide and speak your heart's intent. Speak as she is." Hikari is nothing but a girl, moved by her heart, and it is heart that brought her here, long before she opened her eyes. Is it instinct? Does that body remember how this all happened? How she was before? I don't really care. I just find it very funny and ironic that this new heart would undo it all in a single beat. Her answer, after her breathing becomes shallow, after her heart has trembled long past a minute, is ultimately clear and resonant. My intent is to reverse. I have to bring her back. This world doesn't make any sense. You think I die for it? You think I let someone else to die for it? I can't. I won't. Whatever I need to do, whatever I need to give up, I'll sacrifice it all for what or that. She holds the hearth in her palm firmly before throwing her hand out and scattering the sand. She declares, "I'll die if it means I can change all this." What? The world's heart beats and silence her cold. This will never give her up. It will not. The voice fills her again. And its sentiments and knowledge enter her chest and run to her fingertips. It says you cannot die. You were born here to live, and living is what you choose. Hikari knows this, and guilt, apology, forces tears to well in her eyes. But the world's heart beats again before she can cry. "I do not die," said ARCAEA. "Only let it end." And so her lip tightens, tears break past her eyelid and trace down her cheek, and she nods. Her heart beats again, and like that, ARCAEA begins to lose its light. Oh, wow! And in so doing, it flows into her hand and heart. It drives her down and nearly causes her to collapse. For that while, memories flash across her eyes, but I can tell there are memories ignored, her eyes fixed upon your lifeless corpse instead. I think she knows now is what she has to do, and I can feel myself being tugged there already, down, down to where you were slain. Oh, so ARCAEA kills her now? Does she truly understood what it is she's abandoning? Does she truly understand what is ending by this? I don't know. You won't either. Actually, if she's talking to me, then I'll remember any of this. Will I understand? No, probably not. But she seems too sure of herself now. I'm going to let that heart of hers be the beacon for whatever comes after. I trust it, would you? Too, wouldn't you? After all, you were right. The two of them are completely different. Tairitsu. I'll be going now. But don't worry. I'll surely take you with me. The skies are forced down again and the earth rises to our will. To die and to make Tairitsu life again. Lives and souls can fully be brought to this world. Dead, only their shapes, only their echoes. And to begin with, the souls of the girl of light and the girl of conflict were never quite ordinary. Surely the world was not meant for this. Surely the world will shatter for this. But it will do everything to rewrite all, or at least try. It will leave both the girl's black first soul and what fragments can be found in their second soul. And now one fragment soul is called south for another. Fitly another soul is torn from beyond the pale. Drawing new flies around Ikari then, ripping the veil of reality around her apart in the torrent of shadow and light. ARCAEA remembers the other girl, and at Hikari's command, those memories come rushing back as glass. They seem almost instantly bored, or perhaps they always remember her? Will they even stop this? Can this will leave two fractured souls? It will, the rules do not matter, Hikari will make it so. With these memories of a girl named Tairitsu leaping through a storm, those glass memories come swiftly. There was a girl here who once walked in the land from agony. The girl dodged mercilessly my sorrow and grief. Then she strode onward to save herself. To save herself and grasp freedom. She had only ever wished to become one thing, the chance to have some reason to smile. To make this world a better place. She was a girl who stood and faced it. Even if better would mean turning this world over. Memories flashed across Hikari's eyes, distracting her even more from her encroaching recollections. Feel for the other girl's tear passed through her storm, hushing her pain seems to have forgotten. It seems so, but in truth, as soul of light, so pushing away the cold truth of the soul as she is. So all Hikari can do find even the fleeting moments of the other girl's sincerest despair. The rest, no longer of them, lie beyond her grasp. However, knowing where the truest pain and led her girl in black, Hikari gives that sorrow up, and so the gifts of the moment that they met, which she cannot find. Tairitsu, bored of his own, will be the one who will not see the true depths of their plight, but will still know herself as one who born and lived in the midst of struggle. New energy booms out of Hikari, four columns light, immense sparks of power, brought from the ground, and this world protecting them as the shadow soul, to which she called finally descends. However, he recognizes his approach. It floats before her and begins to block the sky something like death. The immense and chilling shape of the phantom, it gently slows as it clears, and there was once more, the dark begins to flow to the retaining glass. There she fully comprehends it, and before not, she eases the process, guiding soul to glass, and this lost soul of Tairitsu before thus become the living essence of the new body to come. With that of Tairitsu, after stabilizing the rest of her shell, the shaking breath Hikari feels almost too much to hear air. Hikari remains as she still is able, and steadily directs the new light between her hands. With the thunderous groan, she felt the world bending in agony, and yet she held onto her will. With the third in her heart, she reaffirms her now vow. The twist of core of the world itself too will feel the rebirth of the fallen victim. But this finally, once absolute rules are rewritten, and with Hikari's sound and silent order to meet the new death spike slowly into that core. Oh gosh, she's gonna be alive. An overwhelming pulse of light and shadow. ARCAEA begins to die. The wish that makes resistance is overturned, the sky run rapid overhead, and what light remains of this reality cascades toward from the living horizon as she pushes the captive soul into Tairitsu, now floating and deeply engulfed in the glowing body. With sweat dripping her brow, Hikari pushes to the entire world. She channels to life of the earth. She abandons ARCAEA. Below the now ending daylight, twin girls watch as clouds rush past above them. Below the half-night sky, a noble gaze past the rift slowly tearing apart the earth, and gazes above to see star after star fading. A girl who tends and cares, a girl who wanders and seeks, a girl who watches and wishes. A soul of joy, a soul of hunger, a soul of ambition, a heart of war, a heart of song. They see the end, as all life of the world is taken now to one distant place. And soon, Hikari feels last glimpse of the life flow into the body of the girl she wishes to save. Tairitsu's form begins to drift back to the earth as the light fades out of Hikari's hands. Well, what? The girl in white feels too that a part of herself is being lost in the current. None of that concerns her. When the winds die down and as ARCAEA's skies above are left swallowed, dull, she feels very lightheaded and plants her foot down before she might fall. She tried calming herself, tried to grasp she truly has done, but she can't, and overwhelmingly, her thoughts focus on this. Is Tairitsu alive? Dust dripped down from the sky again. She does remember this at the end of that lowest point. Nobody was there, and she closed her eyes to tears. She opens them slowly, just as this memory leaves her entirely. Hikari sees the motion in her brow. The girl in white holds her own fist over her mouth and breath catches in her throat. For all the slender, she thinks it was all so simple. Too simple. Could her wish have been granted for so little as hope and effort? Hikari shakes her head and these thoughts. She steps forward, shaking. Tairitsu's eyes open fully and blink once before their lids. Wait, she's alive? Hikari rushes toward them, falls to her knees, and hugs the other girl. What are you? The girl is silent. Oh, she wakes up. The girl is silent as Hikari clings to her, embracing her once more tightly than anything else before her life. And Hikari starts to sob. She uncontrollably clasps her other girl's shoulder. The girl who stares back in disbelief, unsure of anything. Many more rifts have been carved through this landscape. The light once internally poured to the sky had been suddenly and starkly dim. The world is wounded. Yet Hikari focuses on who remains. Tairitsu lifts her. Oh, she's alive. That's good news. Oh my god. Okay, lifts her hand and places it gently upon Hikari's shaking back. Each unknowing, the two comfort one another at the head of the world. I'm so sorry. Hikari endlessly repeats. Whatever you did. Tairitsu replies. You made it right, didn't you? So why are you apologizing? Hikari slowly pulls herself away. though she still holds the other girl. With her eyes and nose red and she gazes on Tairitsu with mystery and tugging relation. She suddenly buries her face in Tairitsu's chest, and Tairitsu holds her in return. Softly, the scene begins to quiet, and the girl in black allows the girl to white to weep. Oh gosh, she finally alive. That's good news, but could that they set out into the gray world? Wait, could that be? I don't know. Tempest is gonna be back. For a while, Tairitsu holds the other girl's hand to walk her forward, but it doesn't take long for their paces to match. She does not remember her tragedy, at least not the worst of it. The black shards, they don't take interest on her any longer. For Hikari too, those white shards which were so fond of her no longer dance nearby and close. One has lost some aspect of dark, and the other and the world continue to lose light. To smile sincerely, Hikari no longer needs the light of glass. The girl walked off the cliff edge. They look out the land of the lost memory, slowly falling to decay. And it will decay, it will collapse, fade, and crumble to nothing. They stand there, not doing this and only knowing each other, foregoing the past and foregoing memory. Tairitsu, who looks to Hikari with a steady and quietly warm expression, is the expression she once wore, whatever able, within another life. Hikari seeing it, so she became dark, but the dark shards no longer affected her. Smiles with simplest ease. What awaits? What awaits could not even matter. The tense of completeness they each feel cannot be shaken. And implicitly, Hikari knows this journey is at its end. The road of the future lies ahead, and the new journey will begin. She takes no time to acknowledge that she cannot know that what precisely that journey will bring. She can never know what might happen. She acknowledges and closes her eyes to another thought. Did she know before where her steps would take her? She only always stepped forward. If you chose in life, then chose to live. Live in this world, see this world, feel it, and truly accept every last moment. With this sentiment, she chooses to hold firm. Wow, she is alive. She lets her eyes open and breath take the air. The unknowable winds ahead, the girl beside her. She faces heart. She takes Tairitsu's hand. Oh! Another credits. So Tairitsu is no longer onto darkness. The corruption is gone. Nice ending, Gallerio. Nice work. I didn't finish the story, but they both met in the story. Marco and Luna. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what's happened next. Let's see if the titles remain the same, but I don't know. Let me see. Oh, wow, it changes. Tairitsu now. Oh, it's all here now. Nice. Oh wow, thanks a lot, Fulero. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna lose them forever. Yay, Tairitsu's back. Woo! Oh my god. Alright. Okay, so there's the last song, right? There's like Karma, but how do I want? Oh, I need to play last. There's Moment, but I'm gonna use Fatalis. Let's see. Let's see how hard Beyond is, but it's the same difficulty. It's 9. Last Moment. Okay, toilet break, guys. Gonna play last. That was not last, that was last moment. It doesn't count. Okay. What happened next? miss every note, and relax until the end. Okay. Alright. Whoa, what the hell? There's a new choice. Except ARCAEA. It wasn't long ago, somewhere dark and cold. There an empty land rested in silent newly cold and empty under sky laden with dense souls. The green leaves and red flowers have turned gray, and the only footsteps of them remain fell in heavens and covered their steps. Come on the ash ice of earth. These was a girl in a great light. No, bled through the gray sheet. Her eyes were wide and staring. Before that, light was angel, or maybe a god. There was no home to return to. Her mother and father were dead. Her guardians were dead. Her fellow fledgling shapers were dead. Her people who always have scorned her were all dead. All that remained is what she knew was a shard of glass in her hand, a fragment of her window. But still, perhaps there was a chance. She was chosen and special. She was young but learned. She only had to try. If she tried her heart, there was perhaps the smallest chance. First time's flow to strike back, even turn to sort of God herself. Thinking she could stop all of this, thinking she could bring everyone back. The girl looked at the shard of glass in her hand and wished to save the world. However, she could not. Well alone cannot trade strength for nothing. She had all the will that one could imagine, and her will was worthless. Knowing that, she began to cry. The will of the God above was worth more. Its wish as being for her and her trying to vanish, fall, and fade to dust. And that wish would be granted in moments by its hand. The girl saw her in her own reflection and watched as the image became distorted in her tears. She could see her grief through her shaking jaw and her rooted overwhelming pain. Nothing mattered at all, nothing she could ever done, and nothing now. A black-haired girl kept her head bowed as the angel descended. When it reached her, it raises his hand, and shortly she was gone. The child name is forgotten. There's no reason for her death or beyond her. Her life would not be remembered by anyone. But when she died, another wish took her away. It was much longer ago that, somewhere warm though it's still dark, she had made it dark. Another girl in another time and another place, with all names forgotten. She had drawn her curtains. She had locked the her door. A chair was beneath the knob. She sat on her bed and kept her eyes wide, staring. She hugged her knees, staring. She stared into nothingness. She was overwhelmed by herself. A memory played endlessly in her head. She could see the view atop the stairs and vividly hear her parents' words whispered beyond her sight. They weren't saying anything to her, but they were still discussing her. It was that they didn't love her. She did not love herself, and she felt that inside of her something was missing that allowed her to love them. She was very well could see the view of the top stairs. She had felt everything tugging at her leg. Go of the banister then, and fly into the marble foyer below. But what if that didn't work? The girl had managed to return to her room after that and quietly lock herself away. Why couldn't she disappear? Why couldn't she walk off to nowhere? Why were her thoughts like this? Why was her mind like this? Why couldn't she disappear? Her nail dug into her calves. Her stare widens and breathing quickened, and she wished that she could run away. The girl with the white hair was trouble. The girl with the white hair was a god. She was not troubled because she was a god. Her godhood was a fact she never knew. In her heart, she made a solemn wish to refuge, and still that wish was granted somewhere here where I can be happy. Oh, still this is before she revived Tairitsu. A girl with black hair died and wish called her soul away. In a distant world, in another reality, a girl with more powerful than her had made that wish. The white-haired girl was so powerful that her wish has created a world of a meaningless name. ARCAEA. ARCAEA was a to save the dead. Though she's been alive and she made her wish, she still keenly felt that sense of death. She had given it no consideration, not at all. In fact, she could not have thought straight if he had tried. She only watched something there for herself. It was possible, really, that if she knew the fate those caught in ARCAEA's web, she could see herself as having done a very good thing. The world reached out to countless other places across time and across separate realities. It was alive and thought it was no thought it on a last wish to share a life with those dead. And guided, it caught any it could that spoke in his heart. In a space crafted between the seams of the real, in darkness spotted with soft distant purple starlight, so many souls were wrapped into the weave and brought to a new and shining border beyond the black, the world of white. From there, the world made a perfect imprint of each, and also released each. It gave them imprint a warm place, gave them a new shape. It gave them infinity to feel and relive endless life in safety. But it could not truly save its maker. It was able to take true souls, double them, and bring the doubles into new bodies, releasing those first souls to whatever else waited them. However, the soul of one of whom, known as Ikari, was fixed back in the first world. She was still alive. ARCAEA was always unthinking, instead forced a copy of the soul as massive as it could. And much later, it found a soul more tragic than other hand had yet to find, similar to its mother's. Strangely, that soul could not properly cap either. When released, it could not leave the false world's border like a rest, so she began to watch its star-crossed copy on a new field. White Earth instead, Tairitsu woke in the ruined tower. And time passed unthinkably. One of the safe had threatened everything. Is that Alice? But mercifully, the one who had made this all returned, and soon the world was safe again. ARCAEA was only crafted to exist. It had called out to its maker, and the maker had heeded the call. Like ARCAEA had made a monitor for the shards, like it bid that monitor to swallow up any anomalies that fractured in its fragile existence. So now it existed and has existed. It has existed ever since for over 1,000 years. The red blood that stained the earth was erased, leaving behind pure white land. Tairitsu's body was burned away. Warmth filled everything. The sky grew bright. The pearl and nearly endless landscape came up together again. And now, it is a truly beautiful world, dotted in figures. The girl who would choose to rest in the land of endless travel, they choose to be frozen. And to its stare eternally to its world of flow loss, and if they are thinking at all, to its very distant past. And that was surely the better choice. It surely was better than walking and watching other places forever. They must be happy. They needed to be. ARCAEA has nothing else to give them but that choice. The world has still buried in between, and escape was, in any realms subsided, were outside, away, could never be seen again. So the twins, the girl with the blade, the traveler, the noble, the girl with the song, they and other are angelic figures, and the glass shards of ARCAEA often come to rest now. Too, they gather along walls and pillars, compacted in great plentiful formation like crystals, like corrosion. This beautiful world is overseen by God. Above it all, Ikari watches passively and remembers. She remembers everything old worlds have forgotten. She sees them, the marginal warmth, our interest, and indulge of sorts, for the mind of the faded and listless God. Maybe she has transformed who she was and who she is. She must be higher now. She cherishes a truth that she can only pray to the others would understand, though if they will not, she has only chosen to watch the world. Yet, though she watches it passively, she knows she has given them everything. Outside her purview, a philosopher and sunlight wander. Beneath it, a horned woman tends to precious memories. Oh, Lethe? A woman with the flower in her eye? Saya? Courageous through silent lands. It is vain, it is vanity. ARCAEA is now vanity. And that is better than the alternative. Better than the world which spits at you. Better than yourself, who loathes your very way of being. Living to love being alive and succumbing to vanity. Reality in all facets is an empty, worthless, and inconsequential thing. The only thing one could ever want would be to take what one can out of it. Take pleasure, take love, take hope, take power, and with it, Hikari believes this: one has no need to do anything. Take, live, and sincerely love being alive. Love that, though not even for 1,000 years, nor even 1,000 more, will life ever mean a thing. After all, reality marches on with no discernible end in store. And ARCAEA specifically was never anything more than a vessel of memories, incorporeal, contained, silent memories, while the outside remained unseen, unnoticed, and uncared for. And those memories will exist forever here in that silence, together with those lost lives Hikari has saved, and with her turning no eyes to those lives as always. Because here, there is no memory unseen, no emotion not felt. This is all which light shines down upon and which light grants. It is for happiness, it is for eternal peace, unlike any life you might have left behind. This she loves, this ARCAEA. Given to lost lives, and neither favor nor condemnation, and so like this, the wheel of fate here continues to turn. No destiny waits beyond. Oh, so this is an alternate ending. Okay, so there's two endings in this game. Either you choose ARCAEA. Okay, so there's two endings here. Either you can refuse the fate, or you can actually continue with the ARCAEA itself. So in this ending, she will not revive Tairitsu. Okay, so then she became a god. So yeah, I was thinking ARCAEA is basically like a purgatory, I think, because yeah, this is where I still don't understand. There's so many things to learn about ARCAEA. Like this one explains everything. Like ARCAEA is like a false world where I don't know how to put it in words. Like it's hard to explain. But if anyone can explain what ARCAEA is, I would be delightful to heard what it was. Yeah, and but I knew that ARCAEA is basically a world. It's like a purgatorium where dead souls are kept, where they can never die. I guess I don't know. Alice is frozen up. This is the worst ending, to be honest. But the other ending is good. To refuse the fate. The Tairitsu is still here. And let's see. We have Kalama Karma. Man, it's been so long that I didn't play this one, actually. I always like playing Tempest Gage in this 9 Plus. Oh, it's made by T-Pasolite versus Ferriquitus. Tairitsu forever, but no. She's back. Finally. Thanks, Fulero, so much. Thank you. Keep loading guides. That's amazing. Like, oh, okay. I thought, why is this freezing? Okay, let's sync this up for a bit. There we go. Wow. Never expect this to be a best. Never expect this one to be a best pack ever. And not to mention the silent answer includes two paths. Either you can just revive for Tairitsu, or two, just accept it and accept her death. And Hikari becomes the god. So yeah. I gotta end this recording right here because I'm happy that Tairitsu's back. I'm glad I didn't delete the partner from my game at all. Like, everyone should be happy, and I'm guessing everyone should actually choose the decision because, don't worry, she will be back. She was not gone. She's not deleted. She just gone in the. It's just hidden inside the partner list. All right, this one is recorded after I finish this recording, but there is a new chart. Beyond and last. If you choose Hikari and Tairitsu reunion, you get Eternity, and it's a 9+. Wow, that was a new Easter egg. Didn't expect that one. Oh, what the frick? Okay, sorry for the interruptions. I got a knock on the door. Whoa, what the hell's that? Wow, that chart's amazing. Okay, back to my recording, I guess. So yeah, that's ARCAEA Final Verdict plus Silent Answer. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and hope you guys see you in the next video. So, H Studios is out. Peace out.